Hey there guys, it's Cyber Ultra here, and Nintendo just shadow dropped a Mario 30th Anniversary Direct. So on September 3rd in the morning, they actually shadow dropped this Direct, which definitely a lot of people weren't expecting. There were some rumors ahead of time that Nintendo would be announcing a 3D Mario collection that had 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy included, and people thought that they would just drop it Pikmin 3 or Paper Mario style by just doing a shadow drop trailer, but this time they shadow dropped an entire Mario Direct on us, which was pretty surprising. After waiting for quite a long time, we finally got some big reveals. Of course, it's been an entire year since the last Nintendo Direct, and technically we still haven't gotten one since this wasn't a general Direct, it was just a Mario Direct, but it's at least a good sign that Nintendo's finally getting back on track and showing some first-party content. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so to start things, I've got to talk about Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It's been rumored since March, you've actually been hearing a lot about it, and pretty much everything leakers predicted was on the spot. So some people were expecting some upgraded visuals, but it seems like this port is mostly the exact same. So all three of the games actually ended up looking a lot cleaner than before because they're in HD now. I'd say that Sunshine definitely got the biggest upgrade since now it's been given a 16:9 aspect ratio, and the game, just like the other ones, looks a lot cleaner. I gotta say though, Mario 64 is pretty disappointing considering it's still 4:3 and the graphics and textures are the exact same. The only real difference is that the game is outputted in HD, so of course it's gonna look cleaner. Same thing with Galaxy. Galaxy already looked great and had some solid textures, but they've got the game cleaner and it's running in HD. One weird thing is that Galaxy 2 is actually missing from the collection. So there have actually been lots of memes about how Galaxy 2 is missing, and rightfully so. It's pretty weird that out of all of the 3D Mario games making it to the Switch, Galaxy 2 is the only one that isn't there. We've got 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, which I'll get into in a second, as well as the first three 3D Mario games. So the fact that Galaxy 2 is the only one that you can't play on an HD console is pretty surprising. I know that there was a Wii U Virtual Console version, but that's not really the same as a full-on port, which these games are. So I'm thinking that there might be Galaxy 2 DLC down the road, but that's wishful thinking since Nintendo for some reason decided to make this game a limited time release. The game will actually be removed from the eShop and it won't be printed physically anymore after March 2021. This, in my opinion, is a really weird decision, and it almost seems like Nintendo is trying to increase demand by making it a sort of limited 35th anniversary product. I think that Nintendo might release the games on the eShop after they take down the collection, because they could sell them individually for a higher price each, and overall make more money off of it, but I think that's pretty anti-consumer, and it baffles me that Nintendo would do something like this, especially for a digital software that they have infinite copies of. I know a lot of people have been saying that COVID-19 might be the reason they don't have a full supply of copies for this, but then again, we have copies of Paper Mario The Origami King, which also came out during these COVID-19 times, and that one isn't a limited release, so I don't really think that's the reason. I think the reason is genuinely that they want to increase demand, and it's unfortunate because it's basically an invite for scalpers to try and buy as many copies of the game and make it inaccessible to other people without having to pay a higher price. So overall, I think that's pretty lame of Nintendo, but the collection itself seems pretty awesome. A lot of people have complained that they're only ports, but I'm pretty excited. These games are classics and they don't really need many fixes since they're already amazing. It would have been awesome to see them completely redone, but if they were to do that, I'm sure they would be individual releases instead of a single collection. I'm actually really excited to see these games playable on the go for the first time, as well as in HD, and we don't have to wait too long for them to come out. The game is actually out in about 2 weeks, which is probably one of the shortest marketing cycles I've ever seen from Nintendo. Hopefully I'll get to talk more about it on the channel in the coming future. Anyways, let's move on to another one of the big announcements that happened today, and that is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This was by far the least surprising thing in the Direct. Just about everyone knew that sooner or later we'd be getting some sort of Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, and that's exactly what we got in the form of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I was pretty sure that this game would be coming in early 2021, and I'm pretty glad to find out that my prediction was right. Nintendo has been filling their January or February slot with Wii U ports, and this one is one of the last ones left. The game comes out in February, and it includes brand new content under the title Bowser's Fury. I don't really know much about it, but it looks pretty dark so far, and it'll be cool to see the 3D Mario team go back to this game after the release of Mario Odyssey and how it'll affect their level design. The third major announcement we got was a brand new Mario Kart game. Nintendo usually releases a Mario Kart game every 3 years, but considering the ongoing sales of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I didn't think they'd make a Mario Kart 9. And I also didn't expect them to make a Mario Kart spin-off ever, but that's exactly what they did. They ended up making Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. I didn't think they would make some sort of AR-based Mario Kart, but looking at it in action, it's such a good idea. Nintendo is definitely the king of innovation in the gaming industry, and it's awesome to see unique ideas like this one. It will be pretty fun to see what types of tracks people design in their homes once the game releases in October, and although I'm not sure if I'll be picking it up, it seems like a cool game for families to pick up. Although I'm pretty sure parents watching this direct weren't too thrilled to see this pop up. There were also a ton of mini announcements, like Super Mario Bros. 35, which is a Tetris 99 style Mario Battle Royale coming free for Nintendo Switch Online members. I find it weird that the game won't be available after March 2021, because at least with the 3D collection, if you got the game, you own it forever. With this, the game just won't be playable after March 2021. Another thing available to Nintendo Switch Online members right now is the original Super Mario All-Stars, which is a neat bonus for paying for the lackluster service. There's also a brand new Super Mario Game & Watch, as well as some new amiibo, which I'm sure collectors will want to pick up soon. They've announced some Mario-related events in games like Smash Ultimate and Splatoon 2, as well as other titles. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. I really enjoyed the Direct, and it crushed my expectations that I went in with. Let me know what you guys thought of the presentation in the comments down below. Be sure to check out my Twitter and my Twitch, which are linked in the description. I occasionally do live streams on Twitch, and I might be streaming through my playthrough of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.